Welcome to the American Legion Hall at 11,100 Winton Road in Cincinnati, Ohio, where I'll be on Saturday, if I get my taxes done. The Ohio River chapter of the Train Collectors Association has their spring train show there this week on April 15th, 2023. I'm tempted to say that it's hosted by a bunch of nice old guys until I look in the mirror and remember that I fall into the same demographic. It's not so bad to be considered a nice old guy. The show happens 4 times a year, and I think this is the last one until the fall. If you live in the area, I highly recommend checking it out. The sellers, by now, are pretty familiar from show to show, but their inventory is constantly changing. Some of my best finds came from here. I never know what to expect, but I thought I'd share just a few treasures that I found at previous events. The price I paid for this Williams unit would have been a bargain if it had only been an unpowered dummy unit. But this one is powered, complete with 2 upright can motors and a transformer-controlled reversing unit. Not only does it look beautiful with nearly mint paint and graphics, but it's also fully functional and works perfectly. So, how much was it, you might ask? Well, how does $65 sound? No sales tax, no shipping, no guessing at the condition based on internet photos. eBay can be fun, even exciting, but there's just no substitute for holding something in your hands and negotiating face to face. This is the first of 3 K-Line passenger cars from about a year ago. The first one is in great shape, and it's one of my favorite rail lines, Baltimore and Ohio. It's actually a postal car, but needs no work whatsoever. It's just fine the way it is. The other 2 had minor issues with their truck assemblies, but nothing beyond repair. And these both also came with their original boxes. I did separate videos on the Norfolk and Western and the Chesapeake and Ohio cars and how they were fixed. If you'd like to see that process, check farther back in the Bob's Workshop archives to find those episodes. They're still available and totally free to watch. I think this video actually has 2 purposes. The first is to make people aware of the upcoming train show, but I think the second reason might be to point out the benefits of attending a swap meet in person versus online shopping. There are some really good deals here if you like trains. These 3 passenger cars, for example, were only $15 a piece. Yeah, $15 a piece. That's about what you might pay for shipping alone on an eBay purchase. I can't guarantee that you'll find deals as good as these at every show, but I have made a purchase every time I've gone and come home pretty happy afterwards. This was held for me by a particular seller/friend who's aware of my channel and how I like to customize toy trains. He let me have this blank canvas of an F3B unit at a very reasonable price that is actually too low for me to mention. But it was less than 30 bucks. It was 20 bucks, so I mentioned it after all. Sue me. It was a great deal, and Bill is a great guy. Plus, he was also in the Navy. So, thanks for your service, Bill, and thanks for this deal. While I'm talking about Bill, I should also talk about this Alco diesel set from Lionel that he sold to me. It's a powered A unit with a matching dummy B unit, decorated for the Delaware and Hudson Railway. They're from the MPC era of Lionel's production during the 1970s and came with all of the original packaging and paperwork. All for the princely sum of $55. No special friend-type discount on this one. $55 was the price marked, and $55 is the price I paid. With a price like that, no negotiating was necessary. He was happy to sell it, and I felt like I had just found a really great deal, which I did. From trains that are mint or nearly so, to project pieces and spare parts, there's a lot to choose from at the Winton train show. One time, I bought this C&O caboose. It came with its original box, and it was only $2. From the same seller, I was able to find these 3 flat car bodies that were only $1 a piece. I'm not sure what I'll do with them, but $1 a piece is pretty good, even if they just end up sitting in a box somewhere. At the last train show, I was also able to score these Lionel shells, also for just $1 each. I'm always looking for a project, and I might get 1 or 2 from this sorry lot. If you like trains, check out the show on April 15th. And if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and until next time, this has been Bob's Workshop. Take care.